Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or anytime you are coming across this platform called Linda's TV show. If it is your first time and you like what we are doing here, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when we upload a new video. I want to appreciate you too for creating this wonderful platform we are using to pass information across to the members of the public. I put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show, we react to all forms of videos. We do not and will not promote anything misleading information, hate speech, violent, or trying to instigate war. We are only here to inform, educate the members of the public because information they say is...
Is somebody going to die? Somebody's going to die. Is somebody going to be arrested? Somebody's going to be arrested. Is somebody going to call a terrorist? Somebody will call a terrorist. But the most annoying one is we calling ourselves a terrorist. That's the only one I have a problem with. When a Biafra will on a camera and you begin to call your sister or your brother a terrorist, that is a no-no for me. I got no business to listen to you. That's a no-no. That is an idiocy because you are just telling the world about your own self. The time you are calling your sister a terrorist, you are equally calling yourself. You are equally calling yourself. There is no two ways about it. That is why when people want to go and marry, they will ask, make inquiry. The woman you want to marry might be a very wonderful woman, well behaved in all ramifications. But the family will still go and ask question. How is her family behaving? How is her mother behaving? Because everything you see in the life of a family member, there is every tendency that you can see it in that life of that woman or that man you want to marry, either a man or a woman. Because it's not only men that are making inquiry on who the women also ask questions to the person who want to come and marry them. And when they're asking this question, they ask this question in order to know where you are coming from. There is one program I used to watch. One of our brothers that used to host our Igbo brother that hosted a program. What they call him? That one comedian program. So a comedy wife searching program that he does on TikTok. In that, you see him ask some funny questions. You see him asking people some funny questions about their family. Asking you, is your mother crazy? Your uncle or I don't make or I don't like all those kind of thing. And we take it as a joke, people laugh at it. But in those inquiries they're making, it is going a long way to tell how the person, what the person can be able to do in time to come. Even if that person is an angel, even if the person is a pastor, if his father or his mother was a criminal in the past, there's every tendency that that pastor you want to marry, at a time, he might born a criminal. He might born a thief. So when you on your camera and you begin to call your own brother, your own sister, you call her, that is a no-no. That is a no-no. You are equally destroying yourself. You are equally destroying yourself. It is not just against that your sister or that your brother. It is against yourself. But at the same time, every one of us should try as much as possible to do our parts the best way we can, and also allow people to air their opinion, and also pay attention. Those who are in authority, who has that ground, that position to make changes where necessary. Make changes where necessary. Some of us heard about the parable in the Bible of the lost sheep, that once one sheep is lost, you will abandon the rest one and you chase that sheep and get it and bring it back. It's a parable in the Bible, though most of us are not Christians. Some of us don't believe in it, but it is something that is doable. When you lose somebody, you have to get concerned. You lose a comrade, you get concerned. Somebody you see the resignations are coming from all angles, pointing at one particular thing. You need to get concerned and change dimension, at least try to make a change in the way you approach issues. I will continue to say it and say it 1,000 times. In resolution, how to resolve conflict. Conflict resolution, we are scoring 0. Conflict resolution, we are scoring 0. We are scoring 0, and we need to look into that. Look into that conflict resolution. Mazen Nandekano scored 100% in conflict resolution. He was able to bring our brothers in the coastal region. There was a video I played here where Mazen Nandekano was doing program. Somebody was coming and saying that these are our brothers in coastal region. They don't even protest. They seized our properties. They are the one that took our abandoned properties. And Mazen Nandekano told that person, if you begin to castigate anybody and find fault, every one of us have fault. That every one of us have fault. It's high time we forget about the problem that happened in the past. Amazikan went ahead to tell the person that if we check deeply, every one of us offended each other in one way. And for the fact that at this time, we still go and marry the people that took our life, that took more than 2 million people, more than 5 million people in Biafra land. We still marry with them. We still do business with them. Why are you not going to forgive your brother in the coastal region? That was what Mazin Nanikanu said. But somebody came in a program of Mazin Nanikanu to whip sentiment of abandoned property, of people in the coastal region not doing what they're supposed to do. And he told them, everybody have a responsibility. Forget about whatever you are seeing. Focus on your own side and do what you have to do. And you don't blame them. Everybody have his own blame, portion of blame. That's what Mazin Nanikanu said. I still have the video here. That every one of us have their own portion of blame. So we focus on building, regaining ourselves. Once we come out to your tent, O Israel, we can now begin to create a nation we want to create, or do whatever we want to do, or whatever. But for now that we're seeking for this freedom, come together, pursue it, and get it. Why is it so difficult for us to do? I pray that as we go forward, we should grow above accusation, above calling of names, above pride, envy, jealousy. We should grow above that. And don't do anything to destroy your fellow brother or your fellow sister. Don't try to bring somebody down and go up. No. Don't try to bring your brother down or your sister down to climb. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You are only destroying yourself. Obieze, you are there. Obieze, I think you've not spoken. Obieze, unmute yourself if you're there. Let's hear you, Obieze.
Yeah, Mas, just good morning from my side.
You're welcome, brother.
Yeah. Thank you for the job you are doing.
You're welcome.
And also all the genuine Biafrans on the platform. I greet everybody. Yeah, my brother, the program, I don't remember since more than 3 hours now. Now watch it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna something and yeah, I don't. It's okay. So I didn't bother. I'm waiting for the since 3 a.m. I wait. This is almost. This is 5:38 a.m. here. I've been awake since 3 a.m. So here, you join this program. Here, but now when the comments, our brothers said they better make it that time. I give them now this plan anybody instead of on a comment section, there's something. Let the person come in and they go hear the anuche. Let the person come and they bring it out. Get debate here. So my brother Biki when they go Adjutant.
Go ahead.
Right, yeah, a cabinet member na USB. Right now, but this in Kateba. A cabinet member na USB.
No.
Eh?
No.
Okay, thank you for that. So here you are here because I know why, like more personally. As from Mazin and the kind of from IPOB to a kidnap wire na Kenya. I wouldn't know whatever Simon Eba name a program. I feel him made them. I joined Simon Eba. From Simon Eba, a push way to autopilot. One day IPOB, DDOS will have about that name, or have autopilot. I use Z as a name. We move Z to BRGIE, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, yes, which is the registered. BRGIE, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, the registered in America, na Baltimore, 7200 Bel Air Road, Baltimore, all the registered as organization. So we build the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. We will make a cabinet meeting. Inside that cabinet meeting, live, I watched them live. I hope that 3 names I get used. Our freedom. In a game to the
Yeah, man.
Also, I our freedom. This is the 3 names I actually use. We will take the cabinet meeting. We will to vote among the 3 names. We will take. USB wherever get win, which means
Definitely, I was there.
which means United States of Biafra. So that's the United States of Biafra. Some people not confused, so not confused. Because I know from the foundation from day one or start. In a game,
Yeah.
some people not confused. The declaration in Finland, Biafra Republic government in exile, Emergé declaration. Now when I defend our ground with our this nation now here I got our USB, United States of Biafra. So but people basically not confused. Now because now we go USB, then we go USB. Because as a former cabinet member, this USB that people like or will body registered anywhere in the world.
Is that the question for me?
Yes, because you are a former cabinet member, you're supposed to know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Can you repeat square again?
Okay.
This particular USB that people may proclaim. Now, then we'll go USB, then we'll go USB. Now, government will USB, government. On any place, this USB is registered in any part of the world as a former cabinet member.
Yeah, it is registered.
In which you go in the place order.
It is registered in Washington, D.C. That was where Dr. Ngozi Rabeze made the registration and even posted it on X when that registration. I think the thing is still on X, but I can't be able to confirm it now. But I know it's registered as an organization also. It was registered as an organization also.
In Washington, D.C.?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you 100% sure or you are guessing? Because
I'm not guessing. I will try. I can't be able to lay my hand on it. Yeah, I cannot be able to lay my hand on the documents now. Maybe I will try to search the documents out. The one that was shown to us. I will search out the documents that were shown to us. I will get it then. Maybe if I'm doing my program later in the day, in the night at night, my night program, I can do it, or maybe tomorrow same time because we have more audience on the day. If you will be around tomorrow, then I can be able to get it. I can't be able to lay my hand on it, but I know it's registered. And the Dr. Ngozi Rabeze said that it was registered.
Am I the year registered?
The year is the USB.
Yes.
Oh, this year now. This year. This very year.
In Washington.
This year.
Registered in Washington.
This year get registered.
I'm in America. I'm to Washington. I'm in Washington D.C. We're in Washington State.
Yeah.
Washington come.
The new office now is in Washington D.C. Washington D.C. That is where the new office is, and that is where it's been registered.
The old office in the book.
Baltimore now, the one you just mentioned, that was the old office. Baltimore was
USD. I'm not talking about BRGIE.
Okay, you are separating two of them.
USB can, yeah.
Okay, USB is in Washington D.C. Now it has not moved away from there. That's the only registration. There's no other registration. It's only that first one that was done. It was done this year.
The year registered. The month.
This year get registered. I will look for it.
Tell me the purpose of all these questions. What is the purpose? What is the purpose of all these questions? Can you Finland, Jeme? Ina adu question na si fi to teaching kiti wala ba Megan. Ina adu question. Tell me register. Tell me Megan. What are you going to use it for? Why did you go to Finland in the first?
Please, audience, I don't want any attack. I am the one answering. Let me answer.
Yes.
Please.
Take charge.
Somebody is asking a question.
So my brother, because here, I know about before this is JR. This is JR. Every news away battle at this platform. This is JR. The first person boost about Christian. I know about it be a Christian battle, more and women battle. I know about since I didn't attack you.
It's okay, my brother.
You have your right to. This is democracy. You have your right.
Exactly.
Question
Yeah.
corner. He's
a former cabinet member can more an question.
Yeah.
Because he don't know anything. You live outside, you don't know what is going on. In the form of with a movie, with a comedy movie, watch it. somebody put in the morning, buying Okada. Okada blew the person from morning. Now, we hope that this Okada may be a God office able to reach our room. Evening time. Okada stop where the man told to say, listen, only be an Okada a mad person. My brother, what you don't know is bigger than you.
Yeah. Please, my brother Obieze, let's not respond to anybody.
Tell us what you know.
My brother choose. He ain't judge question now. And that's true. Many people even Grigo, you cannot build your house on a faulty foundation. So try and let us come together. I wanna come together on which house? USB in a copy and this my brother back down and fight. I register this USB na January 5th, 2025. Na Decato, Atlanta, Georgia. And the here you register United States of Biafra / Biafra Republic Government in Exile / de facto. Here reference Boga with the Secretary of State in Georgia register this particular thing, this brother neighbor now drag. On when they start a USB. On when they start and the trustees now this particular thing won't go to base alone. This is his personal business. So she can do whatever she want to do.
Can I ask you?
My brother,
can I ask you one question?
My brother, wait.
You don't have to interject. Let him finish.
My brother, wait, please. Yeah, I have all the documents.
Hold on. Just as you were asking about that very registration, I told you it was done this year, but I can't pick up the. I think I'm still going to look for that documents, and what you are explaining now, in that very reason, it's actually how it was. It's been written there. United States of Biafra, Brigi, and de facto appeared in that very reason. United States of Biafra, Brigi, and de facto. And there is nothing wrong in that. This is where we started. And that declaration was made that day, Declaration of Biafra. As per what was declared that day, it is the Biafra that was declared. And my own problem is not even the declaration. My problem now, where we have a problem, is defending it. So when it comes to that these documents you're talking about, I'm going to bring that document and I will display it tomorrow by grace of Chukwu Kemi. I will display it. But whatever you are saying, please, we are talking about solution, uniting and becoming one. This issue of dragging who is there and who is there,
my brother.
That's true.
For us to, Brokisan, hold on, please.
Okay.
For us to come together.
Yes.
Mazin Nandekanu, you have to be white and whiter than snow.
You have to get to the truth.
What we are doing, you have to tell us the truth and nothing but the truth for us to come together. Yeah. Like right now. Okay. BRGIE. Obatopie, Simon form, one of the trustee member. Isaiah Nyoko, remove his name there. Remove the name of the Prime Minister.
Yes.
One of the board of trustees, which does not exist in any way in the world. There's no how somebody will only just take care of mails address. That is an address. Here you use Isaiah Anyoko. But just because you know this all this state na Maryland na Baltimore. Can you use the address name here? We register Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Then you can say now, they represent the board of trustees. Which board of trustees? We have the owner. We have the owner of the organization. Yeah, they want to share all their name. There's a personal name here. Now I'm going to see that the Biafra Republic Government in Exile right now. Then give that USB. Because all about the personal owner of USB.
Ngozi Orebeze does not own USB. Point of correction.
My brother,
Ngozi Orebeze doesn't own USB.
Hold on, Obi-Wan. Wait, hold on.
Don't fight for what you don't know.
Obieze, please, I muted you, Obieze. I muted you. You see, I don't want this. I don't like that impression you are trying to create that USB is owned by a particular individual because of the registration. Why I say that is that the same issue came up on Mazin Nandekano, the registration of IPOB in the UK as an organization. Most of these things we are doing are only registered as an organization. In as much as we want our own country, we want to get our country and get our country. If you want to register any of these things, you don't register as a country because you are not yet there. They are always registered as an organization. They brought the same accusation on Mazin Nandekano when they were talking about IPOB. There was a video I played last time when Ijele was saying that Mazin Nandekano registered as a company, a private company, and it's his own company. So I don't want this narrative to continue. It only brings division among us.
But Master Choose, if it's a USB, a declared United States of Biafra as a country declared, will it still be registered on individual name?
That is one thing I am telling you now. When we talk about establishing a country, we have not taken our land back. Our land is still under occupation. We have not taken charge. In as much as we have made the declaration, recognized, everybody saw it, the whole world saw it. But we need to take back our land for us to be recognized. That was the thing Mazi said when he was talking about our passport. Somebody asked a question of our passport, and that Mazi said that even that passport, we can only be able to use our passport after we are recognized. We continue to use the passport we are using, but any country that comes forward to recognize Biafra, in that country, you can use the passport. In the same way today, United Nations have not, we've not even gotten any recognition yet, including those who recognized us before, they have not affirmed it again. So we are still, as an organization, you cannot register it as a country, it will still be registered as an organization. Mazin Nandekano did the same thing. Mazin Samuel did the same thing, and people accuse them of this thing. So let us not be using that.
Just one question. One question to Obieze, please. Just one question. Mr. Obieze, what must we... No, to Obieze condemn. I just want to ask...
Please, hold on. I'll muted you, please, Obi-Wan. Let Obieze finish, then you ask your question. Obieze, please make it.
Choose.
And please, my brother, what we are talking about here, let us not try to do things to discredit anybody.
My brother, choose.
Put facts out there and people take their decisions.
My brother, choose. Eziokwu dị mmeku. And ndị Igbo tụrụ ilu si na ọ bụrụ na ihe okenye dị anwụ ọnwụ n'okenye erughị bụ afọ ekwughị mmanụ okenye. Ekwu anụghị mmanụ nwatakịrị. Ihe anyị na-ekwu ebe a solution to our problem. We have a serious problem.
Yes.
We have a serious problem. And the problem I when these two groups are in the put my USBO, my BRGIO, and we're only need right now. And the here we have seen the back when I caught. And we need right now they follow the template of the government video from IPOB Rwanda. None of these two groups is following the template. Because this they follow the template. Before I one in Finland, the government of Nigeria and the Bakwa, they were crying Musa and the Bakwa every day. Now they go to the Senate, the Bakwa and the government of Simon Epa are dominated to go to the airspace of Nigeria. Then why is now the thing you told is upside down? Musa nobody is hearing Musa anymore. And somebody be like a story. Here they go be a solution. Here they go be a solution. We shall not remain in sin. And according to Okuchineke, also your prayer without work is dead on the arrival. Right now, Chooks in Washington. There's nothing existing in Washington. Here in Washington, we just here come a flash. That embassy come a flash. It's not registered anywhere. The only registration right now exists. Biafra Republic of United States of Biafra Republic Government in Israel / de facto. Non a Dicato non a Georgia. And that is the kind of on the office here when even goes on a message now one go you address here when me pay that place, which it does not exist. You in America, but it's against the law. It's against the law. You use a whole that country, Biafra country, where there's the office in medical office, clinic here, na the cart, where they register country more. No email.
Obiese, you see one thing. Let's keep it there. Obiese, you see one thing in your explanation.
I
want us to come down and understand each other. In your explanation, it is very, very clear. I appreciate the fact that you agree that something was registered, but that the place you mentioned, I think you are correct. That was where it was being registered, and what was registered there is United States of Biafra, Brigi, and de facto government. It was registered there. As per address and whatever, there might be certain issues that need to be sorted out. There might be reasons why those things are done. That is why I don't want to use that I don't want us to use that and say we are attacking somebody because of where it was registered. This same thing you are talking about was people used it against Mazin Nandekan, and he didn't hold water. And Mazin Nandekan has a reason why he made the decision he made the way he made it. The same thing Mazin Nandekan has a reason why he made it the way he made it. But people begin to abuse it and people use it as an attack. Let us not go to that side. Where matters now is how we are going to make sure that things are happening, which is where every one of us meet. You just ended up on that side, and I want you to remain on that side. How are we going to make something happen? Let us forget about this argument of where this one was established, where this was. The fact is that there is a registration for him. Please let us not.
Let me ask the question and the answer. Can we ask the question, please?
Bro, Grigori, you got your question. Me question. You ask me a question, bro. Grigori.
Hold on, Greg.
Let me complete. Just give me 1 minute.
Do that.
In conclusion, my brother Chooks, the way forward, because ndị Igbo tụ niile so onye aṅụ gbara ọfọ okporo ka ichichi ya na-agbasa ya na ọsọ na-eme ihe ejekwu ihe abụ for us to see a way forward. Ọ na-ewute mụnwa na onwe m na condition anyị nọ, like brother Christian kwuru before, both my own payment, everything was automatic before, even from IPOB. Mazin Nandekan switch over to Biafra Republic government in exile. But right now, problem I ain't able to see here in a fight because Ezoku na Baba Nanti. I could Ezoku can find that because before you make peace, I got you go on Choroku. Every problem not be done with these two people. Okay, kid. That is the two problem I ain't winning. They know what when they say that. How get it because of that problem hang within themselves or inside the cabinet? They go cook it. Then when something that inside cabinet. We have say but maybe say everything, forget to say everything needed the whole Biafra suffer for. That is everything needed under one day. That is our problem right now. And the way forward get that name these two groups, there's nobody you can trust among them.
Yeah.
I just have two questions.
Can we ask him a question?
Just two questions. And I will listen.
It's okay. We have had you. You've made your point. Please, let us calm down. One thing I will not allow is anybody insulting anybody. It doesn't matter. You can disagree with people. Say your own words. Say what you want to say.
I did not insult anybody. I did not insult anybody.
It's okay. So let us be civil in anything we are going to say. When you say the one that I know that is not going to be allowed, I will interject. So let us. We've spent 4 hours here. This is the time I'm supposed to be closing my program. But I will
sorry, Mazi Choose. Sorry about that. Yeah, chance. Can't you go there and Abi?
Yeah, you ask
me. I only have 2 questions. Only two.
Okay.
Only two.
Okay. You ask your
just question. 2 questions. Yeah, I want to ask this guy that is saying. Say, okay. My first question is, who do we follow now? What is this? What is the solution? Where must we stand to achieve that which you are proposing now, or which you thinking that is the right person or the right way? What must we do? That is the first question. The second one is, what was the purpose of what we did in Finland? what were we expecting from that convention? Is only two questions. The first one is, which way do we go from now, based on where you are coming from? Yes. As Ndia. Then secondly is, why did we go to Finland? What was the motive of us going to Finland? Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I brought that. And we make it Zaya.
Yeah, Zaya.
Okay, thank you for
just be straight. There is no going side by side. Just Zaya.
I will make it
in a civil manner. No arguing, no cursing, no insult.
I my brother, Finland, before I got Finland, they can sweep before. Only a template on the ground. Chooks neighbor, former cabinet member, will be a witness. And Chooks, our former cabinet member.
That is not my first question. I have first and second question.
I start from the last one. You got to answer a question. Chooks neighbor, honorable from at least Mama choose. I'm going to choose from autopilot to Biafra Republic government in exile. Only a template. And before I got that template, the prime minister, with a plan, only something to know. Now, after the declaration, now I got normal water. We have to be taking the barracks one by one. barracks, we have taken the barracks one by one. And since I got a Finland, the way she got a rocket, I feel even any police station, my was a barrack.
So,
oh, Adrian, you tell me because I
my brother Adrian Magic now. He answered the wrong
remember my question. I said, what is the motive?
Motive I did Finland immediately I declare that Emergé that declaration everybody, both the government, the Nigerian government, both the world, they want the feeling that Biafra and Emergé nation they declare. Right now, like for example, Palestinian get declare independence and when they are independence. If for every country now there to them, country now there to them, opening the whole secret. It's not a secret. Now sign a bilateral agreement with them.
Because something is happening.
France, France, you will recognize Palestine as an independent nation. You will see the date, for the time, for the hour, for somebody signing here. Biafra, somebody recognizing Biafra. You will see the date that country recognizes Biafra because of secret meeting.
Yeah.
Bilateral agreement between two groups. Left and right. Right, say that I got open to my people. The left they acquire their people. This is what we did with the Biafran government. We are signing an agreement, bilateral agreement, either to sponsor them in their military or in their agriculture or in their speaker free open or not a secret, my brother. Then the second question is Basara, this is
who do we follow? Who do we follow according
my
to
brother,
you?
I could before even choose Kurieba. You can even Gregory Kurie, you cannot build your house on a faulty foundation. Full foundation, then they go mistake in that foundation and that must fall down. There's no need to continue building that house.
Who do we
so
follow?
What do you suggest?
Who do we follow?
What is your suggestion?
There's no I was going before. USB, non 40 grand. BRGIE, non 40 grand. These two groups, there's nobody to follow in among two of them.
Then what do we do?
Here. What to do now is let us go back to square one.
What is square one?
What is square one?
We have to start all over.
Okay. From where? Start all over from which? Where? One point. From what point do we start?
From which point? Can we follow Ngozi USP? No, because the government is not straightforward. It's not truth. BRGIE. You cannot go there. If you go there, you will remain there forever.
I'm going out.
My brother, wait. You see, this question is very, very simple. Assuming now, okay, we now agree that everywhere there is fault everywhere. Where do we now build our foundation? Where do we stand? Whom do we follow? Where? Who?
Exactly. That's all.
Choose. A former cabinet member.
Hey.
A former cabinet member. My brother here, this is not funny. It's not funny. We are in a serious mess. We are in a serious problem.
Okay.
My
brother
we are in a serious problem.
My brother abuse. We have overstayed some
You cannot follow USB and you cannot follow BRGIE because they will not lead you to anywhere. We have spent 1 year now. 1 year. Next month,
okay.
1 year.
Okay. We have had you. We have had you in the first aspect of the question. Wait, Obi1, wait. We have had you on the first aspect of the question when you answered. For me, in that very the question that was asked, why
it makes sense.
It made sense, but he didn't even. I will help him to make it much clearer. Maybe if he can equally make it. When you talked about why we went to Finland, I still have the video. I don't have time now to play it. I would have played the video where my sister America explained why we went to Finland. It was to generate documents to get our country, and once we come back, we will take charge of our country. We will defend it.
Yeah.
Immediately we come back, we will take over our land. He said it in ABC. For people who will not understand it, I just put it straight. We generate documents, and that documents have been generated. That is why you were saying that the United States of Biafra is not something that somebody will come and tell me not to be in. I am part of United States of Biafra. But when it comes to who runs it and how you run it or whatever you are doing, whether it is right or wrong, I have my own submission and I say it and I put my own thoughts on that very aspect for us to do things in the way it's supposed to be. And I have a problem also with the structure of how things are being done. That's what I have a problem with. I don't have a problem with the United States of Biafra. I don't have a problem with the registration.
The same thing with me, what you say. And one problem with you, like USB, I want me to vote in the cabinet.
I'm very happy you agree with that because that is most.
Yeah,
that is the
I'm life. I want the three names. I'm life. I want the three names. Among the three names, I choose USB. We are the highest vote. So USB is it's a name I choose. I get, and once the majority carries the vote in democracy, that is the law.
Thank you,
right
my brother.
The majority.
The USB
we are taking much time, Obieze. Thank you. We appreciate that very contribution you made. It is making things clear, and it is your answers. We are very, very clear to everyone. The only one that you didn't answer is the second.
Where do we follow? Who do we follow? Yeah.
Who do we follow? You can't answer it.
We cannot just
no, he doesn't know.
My brother, what who do you follow?
How is it difficult for you to answer? Since you condemn the one we are on, where do we go? Since you are condemning where we are, since you are condemning the USB, since you are condemning, you know it all. Who do we go with?
But you said that we should start from the scratch.
That's the simplest question. You can't answer it, and you are here telling us another thing.
You asked a very important question, and I like to ask a critical question. And in the response of that very question is a very important question. But for me, I cannot buy the idea of going to start from the scratch. I'm not buying the idea.
No.
That's my own opinion. So let us now go to Greg. Ask your question. Please let us be civil. There is no cussing out, no insulting to anybody. A civil question.
Yes. Darling, number one, I want to put a correction from what he's saying. And when you were that the foundation was faulty, don't put any lie on my mouth. I did not say that. That's number one. Number two, but the question is, you called for the arrest immediately when Simon Ekpan was sentenced 6 years. You called the Finland government to go and arrest Dr. Ngozi Oraweze. See, they just Simon Ekpan 6 years that Ngozi Oraweze is the second in command that is helping him to commit terrorism in Biafra land. So you called him terrorist.
Bro, Greg, can you hear me? Yeah. Greg, please. We want question, not accusation. I don't know.
This is not accusation. This is real. This is true. I listened to it.
My brother.
If you're asking a question, ask a question.
I'm asking a question based on that.
I don't want accusations.
It's not accusation. It's true.
Let us not accuse ourselves, please.
I can't call it my brother.
I have not finished. I have not finished the question. Let me ask the question, please.
Go ahead.
So, you called Simon Ekpan the head of the terrorists, and Ngozi Orebeze is the second in command. I listened to it from your mouth, and you called for the American government to go and arrest her on the Finland government. So, and now you come here to tell us there is nobody to follow. We have to go from square one. Can you lead us? And do water.
Google question or Google.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Right now, here Kurubu is in a more for the Finland government and the American government to arrest Ngozi Orebeze. Yes, on the ground that.
No, it's neighbor by terrorists, is it not?
Hence, the government of Biafra came to Ofuma Grigori came to Ofuma. The government of Biafra, because Biafra in our road is a government. And our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, is charged in Finland government as a terrorist. Our Prime Minister, in the form of Donald Trump, the American president, or Germany, the German chancellor, America will tag a terrorist, will charge a terrorist. And the next Prime Minister or the Council of Germany, either Bàttlé the seat at the second in command, they take you over. And the banquet, when anything by the terrorist charge earlier on the head of the somebody on a deputized. Automatically, that particular terrorism charge the Prime Minister can make when we are faith. Simon Ekpa is our Prime Minister. And double Ngozi Orebeze or Genkere. Don't claim claim. Barankete, our Prime Minister will charge terrorism. Because Obunana charge terrorism. Simon Ekpa did not practice that terrorism alone. Ngozi Orebeze was the chief of staff to Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister. Genkere was the finance minister to Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister. And Governor Simon Ekpa, who actually in Finland as a terrorist, which means all these members of the cabinet, because a terrorism, I have one person that committed terrorism, which means all these people surrounding the cabinet here, Genkere will take the finance, that terrorism. Ngozi Orebeze with the chief of staff take care of all the whole documents.
So all of them should be arrested.
So which means all of them should be arrested.
Is that your position? Is that your position?
Let me say something. Let me say
something. Let me conclude. Mazi, come to Rajiju na nne ya nwuna buko before I go chief. I go when you see here, Mazi choose. Wait. Go ahead. Oh no, no go ahead because I don't lie against anybody. I think this man is here in one place or condemn Finland and say that Prime Minister Simon Ekpa was not a terrorist. Let him tell us the platform where he said it.
Hello? Nobody's talking.
Did I come out clear?
Answer that.
Obiez, are you there?
My brother,
I'm going to platform we choose. You would mind thank you, bye. I'm finished with him.
Wait. Let me talk, please. You see, if I'm like false accusations, and when we are speaking, you try to blackmail somebody because you want to win a point or because you want to score a point. A fellow Biafran. I don't like that. And I will not be part of it. Okay, Obieze na Kawadesin. Even the way people are writing on the comment section, they know Obieze. Me, I don't know him very well. If I don't know it because I'm online. Because me, I don't always go to people's platform or follow up on things, except how he speaks here now. There are some people that join me initially. Once they leave Sometimes I forget, I can't remember. So, but when he was responding now, the way he explained how he made that comment, the reasons he gave is understandable. But if he opened his mouth now to say Mazi Simon Ekpa is a terrorist, Dr. Ngozi Odobese is a terrorist, Azai Anyog is a terrorist, I will not agree with that. I will never ever agree with that.
That is lie. There is no single explanation he gave here that is reasonable enough.
No, wait. Mazichus, wait, sorry, give me 1 minute.
Can I make my final decision? I want to leave. I'm going to work, please.
Mazichus, let me just say this quickly. Mazichus, we want to know what is his own position. Obroma Finland, or PM, whatever. A freedom fighter can be called anything. Factually, all freedom fighters have been called names. What is your obieze?
Yeah.
What's your own? Obieze, what is your position on this terrorist? Do you think that Simon Ekpa?
My position, Simon Ekpa is not a terrorist.
Still good.
Because Simon Ekpa is a terrorist, I cannot contribute my money to support him.
That's it.
That is settled.
I made my my contribution was automatic.
And because Rabeze is not a terrorist. Yeah. That's what.
So why is Grigo now calling him
that's lying.
Our prime minister with a problem in Finland.
I want to go to
everybody decide here.
Exactly.
Obi-Wan want to go out, so please let's hear from Obi-Wan. This is most important thing. Let us not be saying they say, or you hear your brother word, you change it. It's an opportunity where you come
exactly
in, you and say it the way it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Thank you guys very well. And all the comment how this guy came in here today.
Yeah.
I have to leave for work. And the two questions that I asked him, he never answered one. First of all,
he didn't answer one at all.
What must we do? The second one, what was the purpose of going to Finland? The day he answers this question, that is the day I'll know that he's saying the truth. Otherwise, now he's lying.
He answered the second one, though.
He didn't answer the second one. He was telling stories about the reason why he went to Finland. And the second one that I want to say is, the second one, what I wanted us to say to this guy is, anytime you condemn things after condemning without a solution, without what next to do, you are not making any sense. So when he's serious, he must come. When he's serious on that Ngozi Odobese and USB is not doing it well, and Brigi is not doing it well, and CROC, even though I don't want to mention those ones, tell us what next to do. That's where I stand. You can't just condemn without suggesting for anything to do.
I stand with you on that. I agree with
you. But if you take his sword and twist it, that's not good.
Matthew, before you know where yeah, they meet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in a court 2 days or 3 days ago. That all these groups, knock it out. All of them are people that is destroying what we are doing. Yeah,
he didn't say
that.
Where did he say that?
Where did you hear that one?
This here we hear on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in a court.
Where did you see them? On what video? Can you give us the proof? Bring evidence.
I will send you the video.
Okay.
I will send you the video.
Please, don't preach that thing here yet.
I'm not preaching you anything. Here we hear court.
Mazichus, I will hold you.
It's okay, Obieze. Let's hear from Christian. Christian, let's hear you.
Yeah, Mazichus, this thing he said he's gonna send to you made you know until Kaimalo, because look, you see the thing. The problem sometimes is that you cannot. It's like if you have a faulty foundation, that is coming back to it. You can't get anywhere. Open way or the registerable United States of Biafra, and it's not done duly, legally and legitimately. You are not heading anywhere. And because also you remember that I've said severally that why is it that a country that has been declared, even though it's not generally or globally recognized, but it's been declared, why is it that we are not able to go to the Republican US Congress people, at least we see their position, we know their position. Speak to them. Eventually, you will be allowed into the Congress to explain to the, especially this window of this time we live in. There's why Chukwu Okabia is allowing things that is happening to happen. We must tap into the opportunity, go to the Congress and explain our position as Biafrans to them, because they know about Christian genocide going on, and that is what they are hammering on. But none of them has talked about the genocide against Biafra, because nobody is making our case to them. So if you now say you are making ID card, it may be good, but that is not. We need that recognition from the source where the power is. So why? And but if it's illegal, if you are not standing on from the registration now, if not authentic, if it's not authentically done, then you will not have that legitimacy to approach them, because they will ask questions. Who are you? Where are you registered in? And they will cross check. They will check to see the authenticity of everything. So I don't know where the fear is, but I'm gonna lead the liberation any movement. You cannot. So that is just the few things I want to say. Because of that, I won't take too much. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think I'm going to be rounding up. We've spent more than 4 hours here now, and the time is no longer my friend. We are going to try to come. Please, what I have to beg every Biafran, please, each time you want to report what your brother said, report exactly what the person says.
Yeah.
Even if you hear they say, try as much as possible, have an opportunity. Sometimes we say so many things when we are angry.
Yeah.
Some of us, when we are provoked, we can say so many things, even though we don't mean it. Even though we don't mean it. So before you report what, don't just believe something they say, this person said, and this person, confirm it. Once you confirm it is true with your evidence, then you can be speaking. And sometimes people can say something out of anger, but they don't mean it. I can never, ever, ever support anybody to call any Biafran a terrorist.
Yes. And he confirmed.
I am speaking against myself.
Yeah, I asked him direct question, what is your position? And he clarifies it. So don't go and twist it around. No.
Let us calm down. I know that people have different opinions, different ideas. Just like his worries, he has the worries about things that are happening, that actions are not being going on. That worries might make him to get angry and say things. Most of us don't have control of our word. We'll say things and we'll go overboard. And the question I was asked that I would like him to go and do a homework is which way to go. You don't just come and give a complaint, and they say solution, and you don't have a solution. It is not. It doesn't show that you mean well. It doesn't show that you mean well.
But if he send you, if he send you that video, he said he's gonna send you something.
I am waiting. As soon as he send me, I would like to see it because I follow up. I have never seen anybody like Mazen Nandekano spoke against any Biafra. There was even a video I used to play on my evening program. Mazen Nandekano said, I support every group. I support every group. And Mazen Samuel Concord, I say, I support every on video. So I want to see that one he said he saw on the court. I want to see it, hear it, and then before I can't just go and jump on what somebody said at that. Man, everything he said is video now, you know they hide now.
Yeah.
Just like when they were telling us, Mazen Nandekano said, stop the sit at home, stop the sit at home. We were asking them, let him say it. There's opportunity to say it. Why didn't he say it?
Exactly.
They went and wrote a letter, and they wrote a letter. Mazen Nandekano say, we don't want, anybody can write a letter, anybody can forge a handwriting.
Yeah.
Let him say it on camera.
Yeah.
So if he has an evidence where it was said, we would like to see it. We would like to see it. So my brother and sister, I appreciate everybody that have been with us on this platform. I know sometimes when we get to this direction of it, that is why I avoid this topic so much. I avoid it, but sometimes you can't avoid it.
Bro, Juice, it is. Yeah, it's contentious, but we need the truth to be able to move forward. Because if people are dodging and diving, and then we keep wasting time, years and years and years, and we're not making progress. So this is very important. It may hurt somebody, but you must speak the truth, and you must know where you are going. Because there are I talk to people, suspicion day. There are people who are also willing and ready, but they want to be sure whom they are following. Is that person genuine? Is that person genuine? And I told you several, I said the jury is out. When Samonekba and Nandekano and Samonekba, they've been able to prove it to us that Biafra for them is Biafra or nothing. So until someone else shows us that with conviction, then some of us will be reluctant. Now, anybody who wants to do, fine. I pray that it works out. Like this election has nagging went on the 4th. Okay, this brother clear here now. I've always known though that sometimes you can sort of get ready to get prepared in readiness of when something happens, then you don't have to like start to run hater skater by having ID card or this. But we know that it's not going to be functional for now. The passport is not going to be functional. The election is not going to be functional. But the ultimate thing is you also have to plan how do you get it done so that it will be functional at some point. Because that this brother said, a person when they talk with America, go do water. But that is what he was. No, and when we say, bro, it's not terrorism. No, we are trying to reclaim our land. It's our land. And if you are afraid of being called a terrorist, then you're not ready. You're not ready for it.
Thank you.
Thank you, my brother.
We have come to the end of the program, and let us take at least 30 seconds closing remark. Obviously, give us your closing remark, 30 seconds, and then Christian will give us closing remark.
My brother.
Please, let us keep it clean. We are brothers. The good, bad, and the ugly. You can't tell anyone not to enter Biafra. All of us will enter.
Yeah.
Massachusetts, I love you so much because you because don't trust me, your mama want to go here, don't trust me. Yeah, because don't trust me. Here I saw Biafra and when Mangoso la base, Moke Chunkero, and when you so also you hear me where Biafra and because my brother, I had to go for too much.
Yeah.
And when one fee ball, I think I choose this with at the beginning of this program, either this program or yesterday. And when one fee ball, only Yoruba had the marginalization and men deep, only Yoruba Makaya. Because only Yoruba can never understand.
Never.
Only Hausa can never understand.
Never.
In Hindi bona before I would have put I would have name Benny like the Melambo Wanile. And when you give me understand one of them, but you have a problem about my friend. And say, my dear, don't go there at all because you can never be simple this in able. Just for example, is it possible for you now as a Yoruba man who Lagos we are state? Can you from Lagos go to Anambra State and fly from Anambra State to America here? Can you do it? Yes, no. And say, hey, you cannot do it, but do you understand what we are talking about?
Yeah.
Then as a businessman, I want the majority, at least 65% of the business and the Nigeria the owners.
Yeah.
Container about land there like Lagos. From Aba, take a schools or job, moto, go back to Lagos, go back to Lodging Hotel. 3 days, 1 week, agent or they delay 1 month. Back Daba, agent in the phone. That's more be an after tomorrow. Again, that you are back. Can you understand what we are talking about? About being an Igbo in Nigeria. But all these things in the Western world, all these things is very common. Even Bikita, into a container, where my house address, the information. All but the wharf, every wharf in New York, when a New Jersey, ever again with the bigger wharf. All but they say about transport, oil, ever again when railway, I want to on my side, it's here in a rail. Now train, they put on my train station, the train station in my area. They bring my container. I cannot from my place go to New York. It's about my container. Let me exist. That is the problem I have passed. So, and when you're so cool, so somebody over preach. This is Biafra. One is so cool. For this Biafra Arabia. And it's taking us too long like this. Why? Because we don't want it. And when it comes something from government, that is why India fight called Arabia. Because those things will go off. But here they go for my generation to come. Yeah. That is why we are fighting this fight. And in this fight of freedom, Allah Joyama.
Thank you.
So my brother Christian Biko, I thank you for the good job you are doing. That is, as a coach, you actually say, stand on the truth. Stand on the truth. That is what I'm telling you today. Before, ask questions. Something you don't know, ask questions. And then the things that I had very simple. You can Google it too. You are in the Western world. And when you know when the established, Google that name on a assist. Thank you for the.
Okay, I think
wonderful viewers for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.